Howdy. Oj, oj, oj. Vänta. Oj. Oj, my friends. Today we play some more. We build further. Yeah. It's gonna be another shortish stream today. But yeah, I have time, so why not? Oh, there's a lot of people being sick. Smallpox. This ain't good. This ain't good, my friend. Maybe I should do the hospital upgrades, actually. We actually don't have any food. Well. That's pretty bad. But should be fine. We should get some more. Technically, what should happen is we should get some meat coming from the cows, because usually what happens is at the start of the season they start slaughtering, culling the population of cows, because there's simply too many cows. So, yeah, we'll have a bunch of meat coming from this, hopefully, already being produced. There's milking. Yes, very good. Let's see the trader. Selling some jams. Oh, there we go. Some spices, but the price is insane, man. 100 spices is gonna cost us 3,000. Is it worth it? Not really, no. But you know what's worth? The tools. And he has 5,000 gold. Perfect. All of these tools are purchased from the other traders. So, what we can do here is we can sell all of the tools to him. Yeah, sell items. You know what? Let's buy this. Let's buy and transfer. Let's treat our citizens a little bit, shall we? Sell items. She's also selling some glassware that we should probably buy and transfer, and like that. I should probably transfer some gold to this guy just so that I can buy some more of that glassware and some spices, because apparently spices is a luxury, right? So, and our people love luxury. We should definitely do something about food. Spoiled 12,000. I wonder if the production drops like this every season. Hopefully not. Because if it drops like that every season, well, that's a bit of a problem. One of the soldiers just died. This is not good. It's 6. Wait, only 6 people can be hired? Oh, slot disabled. I need to upgrade this first before I can hire some more soldiers. That's okay. We're gonna have another soldier barracks in here. So, why do I get this? Apparently they made an update for the game or something to do this, that it shows that your herd isn't healthy or whatnot. So yeah, that's interesting. That is quite interesting. We don't need this anymore, so we can go ahead and do the beans, and we can do the leek, because both of those fit the desired fertility level. Both of them fit desired fertility level just fine. Flax, that's okay, we can deal with that. The weed level is sort of increasing for this, which is absolutely fine. It's not really a problem. We should do something about the food though. I feel like we pushed our population a bit too quickly, and just a bit too quickly, so there's not enough there's not enough room for more people, you know. Sorry, not enough room for food is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the circle, right? Yeah, that's the circle that we can support. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed. God damn it, man. I missed. Happens. This is what I keep telling and what I keep whining about. They need to do this proper, you know, because doing this by hand is just annoying, man. You miss it like that, and alright, fine. I don't mind missing once, but you know, it is what it is. The reason we're doing peach here is because we have these foresters, so I would like them to cull the trees whenever they need to be culled. Yeah. Since this guy isn't hunting or anything, we could go ahead and actually move this guy up here to hunt something up in here. Problem is that I don't see any wildlife in here close by, so yeah. What are these guys working? I think I've sent them over here to the right. Yes, that is correct. They're farming this. I think these guys are still farming here. That is also good. If I'm not mistaken, these guys are farming somewhere in here. Yeah, perfect, perfect. And we have a small camp here consisting of only 2 people farming this. Let's go ahead and move them over here just so that they can get that stone as well, because it's 1-to-1. And let's go ahead and get over here and see what do we have here. There's a 21 and 12. These are really bad numbers if you ask. Pretty bad, but it is what it is. I think it's even worse here. 46. Actually, 46 is not half as bad, so could have been worse. What I could do is I could do the 1-to-1, and I should send them. Actually, you know what? Let's use them to collect all this stone. Yeah, like that. There's a bunch of stone in here. I should be fine. As a matter of fact, let's make them stone gatherers. We'll do a 3-to-1. 3-to-1 ratio for the stone, and they should do fine. Because our main wood is coming basically from these guys, as you can see, 157. This is only because we planted artificial trees. As you can see, all of this oak growing. The bad thing is that it's not regrowing, but we just cut it down, so that's one little problem. But that's also okay. Let's look at the traders here real quick. I'm gonna pause the game so that we can take a look at it a bit more easy. Oh, perfect. He's selling bricks for a cheaper price as well. Nice. This is ideal. One of the traders just left, just as we were about to sell him our stock. He's selling barrels for 21. He's selling weapons for 247. Yeah, let's trade with this guy first. I'm gonna trade this just because we have so much of it. Let's do the maximum stock. Sell items. And then we'll probably buy all of this. Actually, no. First, we should buy all the bricks from this guy. Buy and transfer. Then, to make gold bag on this guy, we'll sell him all the soap that he's willing to buy. Sell item. Coming back to this guy then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy the weapons first. 247. Buy and stock. And then let's do the candles actually first, because candles are a bit more replenishable, so to speak. Sell. And then again do this. Buy in stock. And then sell candles again. No, I said sell candles again. And then actually do this. Buy and transfer to get some barrels in town. We should buy in stock as well, because this is far below average. So buy and stock, so we can resell it when we want to. And then the rest should go here. Buy and stock. And let's sell them the last of the candles and some more of these. Just so that we can max out on the weapons. It's not the best price for the weapons to be buying for, but it's decent enough to sell it for a decent profit. It's usually a 50 per piece of weapon that can be made, the profit wise, so I think it's definitely worth it. Buy and stock. And let's sell the last of these then. Oh no, I should have sold them cheese, because I have so much of it. Let's sell a maximum amount of cheese. We will restock it. And then let's buy this, the last piece, buy in stock, and we're done trading for the season. We've made a completely perfect trade this year. It couldn't be better, I would say. If I dare say so myself, it could not have been any better. Probably. Okay, let me quickly take a look at production. So, gathering and mining, coal. We're still a bit behind on coal, but we are almost equaled out because we bumped our production. Iron ore produced, consumed, that's a little bit behind, but we have a lot of we have a decent amount of iron stocked right now, so we produce more than we consume, so it's fine. Wood planks, tallow, firewood. Firewood is behind again, probably because of the season change and stuff. So, I wanted to do something just now. As I was checking the consumption ratios. What the hell did I want to do? Right, I wanted to check the tool production in the foundry. 2485. The thing is that I sort of like this ratio of production. So, if anything, blacksmith workshop, blacksmith forge. Is blacksmith forge the thing? Blacksmith forge produces. Yeah, okay, this is the forge. So let's go ahead and unpause this. I'm a bit concerned about the planks, so let's not do it just yet, actually. Oh, the reason we don't have planks is because most of them is going into upgrading this. Because I wanted to upgrade this, and before we get cows in here, right? An invading army is demanding gold. Can I see the army? I think they're right here. That's why the camera kind of panned in. Do we take this fight, or do we just pay them to leave? You know what? I'm gonna pussy out this time, and I'm gonna actually pay them to leave, just so that we can prepare a little bit more for the next raid. Because these raids with the armed people are a bit harsh. Just a little bit harsh. So I'll do just that. Pay them. Then again, it's 17,000. A lot of gold. No, we cannot take this fight right now. We don't have. We need to pay them. How do I pay them though? Oh. You know what's even better? Ah, they just took the money from here and left. Eesh, that was really expensive, but we'll prepare better next time. And next time we shall fight. Next time we show them who is the big dog. But not this time. This time I am a puss. I am scared. This time I ain't no fighting. Right. Now what I wanted to test, and I think we tested well enough, is we tested that for some reason market store... Oh, you can only store 500. I wonder why only 500. Is it because we are at the limit? Let's see. And if I transfer this... Yeah, okay, so the limit how much stuff you can store is 500 actually. Unless you artificially pump it higher. Like logs, for instance. I cannot transfer more than 500, but it's already at 1,000 over here. There's got to be a way how I can cheese this. And there is a way, actually, now that I think about it. What we need to do is we need to set this. We need to set meat to replenish automatically. So what will happen is when this is spent, they will bring in more meat. The way I can increase this number is by buying meat from the trader and stocking it here, because that way it offsets the maximum amount that you can store in here. And that's why we have 1,000 trees, because if we sell all of them and we leave this, the game is going to be like, well, I got to fill this back in, right? So you can actually push the limit and sort of cheese it. I can have more than 2 workers? No, I can't. You can sort of cheese the limit of stock by doing so. And just because I'm so nice, I'll prove it to you. Unfortunately, none of them is selling meat, so it's actually 2 conditions. They need to be selling it, and then I need someone to sell it to, so that our stock drops and we can fill in some more. So yeah, but it is doable. And this is how you can do the storage cheese, I guess. Cheese the storage system a little bit. I don't really need more people, but we will accept them regardless. Let's go ahead and get this to 40, because I feel like... Whoops. I feel like we don't have enough people building stuff. Because these trees that we have placed here, the fake trees or artificial trees, use up a lot of they use up a lot of working manpower, so we need a bit more builders, I guess, to fill all of this. Because the person that is building it is a builder, so, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot. That's why all of the builders are currently occupied with building this shit. So that's why. Also, for some reason, the plank storage 92. Storage 12. Storage 8. 146 last year, 146 last year, 72. Oh, because this one is not at full capacity. No, I don't see why not. Let's push it to the full capacity then, shall we? Because I'm a little bit afraid that we actually don't have enough firewood makers, as in, once again. Let's see, produced materials, firewood, 25, okay. I think we need to enable this. And we should probably just get a second person up in here. Alright, that should be good. Let's speed this up. I wanna do the upgrade here, I guess. And let's do an upgrade over here. Because we have the stone, technically we have iron, we have gold, we just need the planks. So hopefully... Oh, they finished this as well. I didn't see this. Let's do this. Let's do the herd size to 16, confirm. And now we need to spread. We need to split the herd. Let's divide the herd. This. And we'll send... This is the 8 cows, confirm, and we send it over here, boom. So, let's look at the fertility, and let's set grazing, and we will set it over here, because this field is sort of empty, and because it has a good grazing bonus, and this way, we shall... this way, they should increase the fertility of this field, and that's when we replace it with another one. When I place 2 more farming fields, we will get rid of this one. So until then, we just sit tight, I guess. We don't really need another poop house because we still have an empty over here and it doesn't fill anymore, so we're fine actually. We are fine as it is. As I'm doing the upgrades of towers, I should probably do this one. Just a thought. Oh, and this reminds me of this piece of land. I wanted to place a storage. It's still too... Oh! Oh! Oh, we can finally do it. Nice. Nice! We can actually finally do it. Gonna be anything behind that? Not really. So let's place a wall and let's... block this for now. Alright, this is, well, as always, this is good. It's looking really good. The village is thriving. The village is doing amazing, man. My one concern is, I guess, the amount of food. There's got to be a way for us to not waste all the meat. Let's see, vegetables, beans, root vegetables, and then greens. I guess there's a difference between root vegetables and greens. Preservists are working. I think we did have another preservist over here. The big problem is that we don't have enough... we simply don't have enough glass. 120. So he takes 15 meat to produce 15 smoked meat. And last season he produced 120 smoked meat, which is... well, it's 120 meat. It's 1-to-1. What the hell am I... what the hell am I calculating over here? So I guess the limit of food is roughly 150. This person produces 150 smoked stuff. This guy produced 225. That's 300 over here. What the hell? Are these guys slacking? Oh, they shouldn't do fish. I see what's the problem. They should do the meat. Let's do 5-1 actually, just in case. Let's leave 1. And let's leave this 5-1, and then next year we compare what's the difference between 10-0 and then 5-1. And we should definitely increase this guy a little bit by... it should be 4-1, and this guy should be 4-1 as well. That's 60 fish. And while we are at it, we should probably place another fisherman. Or we should just move these fishing huts closer, because how much are they doing? They're doing 108, and this guy is doing 60, man. Okay, never mind. He did even worse. All I can say is But I guess it's fine. Okay, let's see. 30 laborers. Alright. Alright. Food stocks are low. This is actually... I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I think our production of bread is really high, right? Yeah, we produce grain, bread, 3,000, and almost all of it is consumed. Let's have this bread baker producing some more bread, just to be safe. I'd rather waste bread than not have enough, right? 67. Last year it was to 70. This year it's 67. It's 83 last year, man. What the hell are you doing? Maybe I need to get rid of these things as well, so they do not interfere with the blueberry collection. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This mine is out of ore. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's cancel this. We have 2 clay miners that can be worked. We can work this clay mine. Oh! This is another part that I really like about this game, is you have this mine, right? And it is out of ore for quite a while now, because probably 5 years ago I forgot about this one. But I remember it was really low. So I have all these 6 miners, and they're doing absolutely nothing. You know why? Well, you guessed it. They're doing nothing because there's nothing left to gather. So they're not producing anything because it's emptied out. So all of these 6 people are just wasting time and not, well, doing anything at all. Because the game does not inform you efficiently enough that, hey, guess what? You just ran out of clay. Do you want to like move your people somewhere or something? No, no, no. We don't do that here. We do not do that here. We do have this clay mine. How much do we have here? Let's leave. We had 6 and 8. I guess we can leave 2 people in here, and then unpause this so we can finish constructing this one, and we can work some people in here. And we also have this clay mine that we can build. I will do the plan, but I will not build it yet because we have a lot of clay. I'd rather not go crazy on it. Alright, these guys are dropping in logs production a little bit, but it's absolutely fine. It is absolutely okay. Oh, look at that. Those cows grazing are actually increasing the fertility. It actually does work. I have no idea why, and I accidentally discovered this. I had no idea. But, you know, as long as it works, it's fine. Anyway, we need to get a steady amount of planks. Produced material blank. 418 to 74. This number should be increasing now. And we're still losing firewood. 24, 29. Do I really need... Do I really need to unlock this? I guess I do. I guess I do. And because I'm actually scared that once again we will not have enough, we will build another firewood maker. Firewood splitter. Oh man, if only, if only. But it's fine. We can place 2 more like here. Like this. We'll build both because we will upgrade both as well right away. For a good measure, I guess we should probably place a storage in here as well, just so that it's less time that they spent on walking. But there's a lot of storages half full, not even half full really, so we are fine. 54, 58, 49. Let's do it over here. So 4 months of food. There's a lot of greens. Okay. Oh, I should have done this actually. And also, we should definitely do the upgrade of the theater first. And look at that, what a miracle. They actually repaired it. This thing is repaired. Holy shit. I'm just getting this to 150 and clicking this right away. The second it gets there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, my friend. Are these guys producing anything at all? 22 planks last season. It's good enough. It's not insane numbers, but it's good enough. Let's see. It should go from 8 to like 11 or 10. Yeah, okay. 10 is good. Even though it says -3 a year. Oh, it has this sign as in approximately 3. For some reason, for many years, I kept thinking it's minus. So I thought we're actually losing cows every year, but it turns out we're not. Hey, I mean, I'm an old man, alright? I don't see well. My vision is not clear. Alright, the reason the planks are not going up is because a lot of houses are being upgraded on their own. Let's do this, just so that we can queue it up. We need this. We need to do that. Let's see, what do we have here? 29. What a joke! 29! 29, man! What the hell are you doing? It's 4 people, and they collected 29 logs. 28, even better. Even better. I don't know, maybe it is too far for them to go or something, I just don't understand, but they barely do any work. It is crazy, my friend, it is... I think there's a tree we can plant. Oh, hold on. Boom, like this. Perfect. Yeah, that circle wasn't covering completely. I like those square fields of cows just eating through the grass, right? This is gonna be apple, and this is gonna be switched to pear trees. And we could do another peach tree farm in here, actually. Or probably up here, closer to this, so they can chop down stuff. Let's see, 67. This is bad, but it's not as bad as 29, man. Like, I'm wasting so many human resources just by having all those people working there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Even the tree farm up in here is doing better. How about this one? 60. There we go. 60. And they're so far away from town, and they're doing so good. It's like the tree, they have to be on top of the trees, or else they barely produce over 50, man. If they need to walk, that's it, man. That's it. They ain't working. They're just, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they are not working. Let's do it a 4-to-1 because I want them to collect this stone a bit more efficiently. Then again, we're mostly buying the stone off the market, so... Okay, what is this? Iron. Oh, we're running low on iron. Well, that's okay. We can fix it in a quick little market scheme trade or whatnot. Oh, let's see. What is this? Coal. No, it's too expensive. And I'm not that desperate for coal. We should definitely buy the medicine though, because, well, as always, we can sell it for good profit. Was this guy selling armor, or did I miss something? I did miss something. Okay. We could get his gold from this, 18. Just because I want to max out on the medicine here. Oh, we can just do this, buy in stock. This is a good price. It says it's average, but it's almost... I guess the average is 16 to 18, and the high is like 19 to 22 or something. We're fine. Let's not buy it. All right. None of them was selling planks, right? Yeah, no planks. No planks. Okay. Okay. We should drop this by 1, just so that we don't spend that much planks right now. Let's see. What's our storage? We don't need that many weapons. So what we could do is we could go here. We can drop this to 1 and we can increase this to 6, I guess. So it's 6 to 1. We don't even need a lot of these right now because we slowly consume them, like really slow. How are you looking? 6,000, 5,000. 5,000, 6,000, and there's 5,000 here. We have so many iron ore farmers. Let's go ahead and finish this, just so that we can empty this one out over here, so it's not a sore eye, you know. Eyesore? Eyesore or sore eye? Eyesore, right? Yeah. We shouldn't be throwing building projects. We still need to build the theater here. And they're still planting trees. Oh, they're actually done with the trees planting. Okay. Oh, they're still planting trees over here. So, the good news is you can artificially plant the trees, but it's also the bad news because you gotta do it by hand. And a little bit sadder news is that the trees don't regrow themselves. My little hope was that this oak field that I had here is gonna regrow. Unfortunately, it didn't. But what I wanted to check is just maybe our map is not specified for the oak trees, right? So let's do it like this. We do birch over here. Yeah, we do birch over here, like that. And did this spruce mature? It stayed at 2. Okay. What is this? This is maple tree. It also matured. We do birch and we do maple on this side. I don't need to pause the game for this. Right, and we'll do some more birch. Boom. So in a couple of years, 2, I guess, roughly, when this is done, 720 meat. Nice. That's pretty good. We can put another hunter in here, but we should be fine. Let's see if this changed. So 300, 200, 270, 300, 120, and 150, because they're still doing the fish, I guess. So increasing the ratio kind of boosts their production because they are only focusing on meat. And the reason we did it is because we have a lot of meat coming from these cow farms, right? Like every season it's 2000. They don't work 2000. At best they could do 500, I guess. Even with this 10-0 ratio work rate, 100%, and he still only did 300. Granted, we didn't do it at the start of the season, I guess. It was kind of in the middle, if I remember correctly, so let's see how they do this time around. I really dislike that we need to do this by hand. Like every time the people die, we need to go in here manually and we need to click it. Right? It's well, it's annoying to say the least. $31. I need to do something about those fields because it's not regrowing fast enough. Okay, what is the problem? Yeah, the problem is that the wheat is breaking the field quicker than these things can replenish it. Let's see if 1 year is gonna fix it. Unfortunately, I wish we could do this as well. That would be amazing. But let's see if it kind of fixes it. Oh, we have buckwheat for some reason in here. Let's do double buckwheat. Sorry, we'll do wheat over here as well. And then this over here, and then this field. We do it this season. And then we'll do wheat over here. So let's see if this sort of fixes it, or at least slows it down real good. I have another plan. What if we oh, never mind. I thought we can do the grazing on the field, but I guess it doesn't work that way. I guess it does not work that way, huh? Another pig is dead. I think this was a perfect 10 square, if I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. Marine. I mean, we could move this road 1 square to the left, and then it's gonna be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you know what? I'm moving this goddamn road, boys. We're getting rid of this, and we're getting rid of those arrays. The reason we're getting rid of that is because I want that little farm in here. But we need to do it like that, so we need to pull it to the side over here, and then we connect it. We can do a little U-turn, I guess. Yeah, so now what we need to do is we need to graze. I guess they're grazing over here. Set grazing. Over here. Another farm is going to be placed in here. Nice, not bad. Let's go ahead and chop these trees as well while we're at it. Alright, looking good. There's no other way around it. Yeah, we need a bunch of planks to repair stuff. We mostly need stone, planks, and logs to repair things, so... I believe this is good now. So, I shouldn't probably place these over here. I should do farms closer to town and then arbalist a bit further. The reason I want to do it is because the watchtowers, they get penalty, right? When they are defending. So it makes sense that closer to wall, it's open fields. Further, it can be trees or whatever. I don't think they have catapults in this game. Potentially yet, but could be at all. So, with that being said, I don't think there's gonna be another cow farm in here. But because I'm not 100% sure, let's do this one over here. This one is gonna cover. How much is this? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's a 4. There's a road, so this should be here, I guess. Yeah, this one is gonna be here. This thing's gotta go, and this thing's gotta go. And the reason we're doing this is because we're gonna set grazing over here. Now, you know what? We should set grazing them right now, because this is where the field is gonna be. So there's gonna be a road over here. So I guess field can go. Should it hug the wall? Or it shouldn't? No, it's not gonna hug the wall. Because we wanna leave one space open. And this has gotta go. We can move this work camp further in here, a bit closer to cover for this area and for this, and then use this for tree replanting or whatnot. It's just, I don't know, man. I got nothing else to talk about, so I'm gonna keep repeating it over and over. Make the work camps replant the damn trees. I don't want to do it by hand, or even better, if I can do it by hand and they can farm it for insane production of log amount, why shouldn't you just implement the thing that they replant the damn thing on their own? Let's do it over here. It dropped quite badly. Wheat, and it's also wheat infestation as well. Alright, let's do it here next season as well. It's just 500, 400. Nice, 400. The 10-to-1 actually works like a charm. So let's leave this 5-to-1 and do this 10-to-0. Just do the meat, because there's a lot of meat, so. There we go, there's some free meat as well. Waltzing into our town. I'm gonna take it, I don't mind. Man, this guy is a champion rat catcher. 289. Or was it 29? I didn't see. This firewood production, like, now it's too much. 37, 26. Now it's too much. 150. 180. Let's disable this, I guess. I guess let's disable this and see if it changes a lot. Maybe we're not producing enough coal again. But there's 2 people here. Our coal production isn't ideal, but it's actually a bit more, so it's right on point right now. My one concern is the tools. I don't understand this, but you can see that usable goods, tools, 22 produced and 16 used. So that should build up the surplus of tools, but for some reason it's only going down. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the reason why it's going down is because a lot of people are graduating and they are just taking the materials when they need them, right? So the way the game works is that the second person graduates, they don't really what's the word I'm looking for? They don't but they right, so they just take the tools from the storage right away, and I think the game does not account for that. It only accounts when someone had the tool and it broke down and then it was replaced. I think that's the reason why we see the tool ratio not quite right, you know. I could be wrong on this one, but I don't know. So next thing we should upgrade is probably the barracks. We need 75 bricks. We need 50. Let's finish upgrading this first, and then we'll do the barracks. I want people to repair stuff first before we do any upgrades, because it needs bricks. This one needs bricks. I think I force store bricks in here, so yeah, that should be fine. They should have some bricks in here. Barrels. Let's store barrels in here as well. Actually, we should probably store barrels in here. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Again, a lot of buildings breaking down. All of them need bricks to be repaired. Stone. Bricks. Bricks. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we fixed the food spoilage a little bit, so it's kind of good now. I think these 2 are disabled, that is correct. Let's upgrade. Does it require planks? It does, it requires 20 planks. Yeah, alright. Let's let them go around a bit and repair stuff. I mean, we do have a lot of builders, but just because I want to be sure that they actually repair the stuff first, let's just allow them and give them some time to deal with this. 56 laborers and 16 builders. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and build shelters to get some more houses, because I think even though it says 730 and there's a 626, the reason it says it is because we have a lot of tier 6 houses which have no occupants, because the way the game works, it hosts one family. So this is one family and no more children are born. That's why random people cannot move in here. That's why you either need to constantly upgrade the houses and push them into the next tier for them to be upgraded. Like this one, for instance. They're missing food types and they're missing luxury. They need one of these. Candles is the one they will probably get because we have a bunch of those. Just because I'm concerned that we don't have a bunch of those. Let's get the 2 people here. We have the laborer force. Let's not unpause this shul yet because we don't have the planks. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So what else? Yeah, that's it. Could place a park behind these houses just to increase their desirability in this area a little bit. That would slam it up quite badly. But there's a lot of big boy houses, yeah, so looking real good. Can't complain, you know, can't complain. Villager died of old age, understandable. $81. I could push these houses to 85 by placing some garden trails in here. I will probably place a stone road in here leading out of town. This one is gonna be... It's actually should be stone as well, because it's sort of like a main road, right? I want to keep stone roads just on the main roads so that they move quicker, but at the same time we need to invest into some garden trails. Trader 1. Let's see, cheese. I'll sell him the cheese for that extra gold. Let's see what else he has. He's selling barrels for 21. We've yet to see someone who buys barrels, but I'm not sure. 185. He's selling candles for 11, but like I said, we produce a lot of candles. I wish he was selling planks, not buying them. But it's fine. We'll do this. We will sell this guy the hides for all of his gold. And then we'll buy his brick stock for all of our gold. Buy and transfer. And then we'll sell him the hides again for the leftovers. Then we'll still have 2,000. That's 1,400. Let's see what we can get from this guy. We'll do the cheese, sell it, restock it, hopefully sell it again. We will sell this medicine that we bought for the profit from last trader. So let's do this. He's not really... Oh, he's selling barrels. Let's do the buy and transfer. We'll do a 28. And then the rest is going to be buy and stock. So, well, I don't know. Maybe the day comes when we can sell it to someone. And we'll get our gold back with the medicine. What is this? Iron. Yeah, we have a lot of iron stocked. So we should be fine. We don't really need to buy more iron. This should last quite a bit. We still have money. Let's buy the leftovers of the bricks. Buy and transfer. Not because we don't have clay, but because it takes so much time to produce the bricks. I'd rather just buy them straight up from the traders here. Is there anything else worth buying? Technically logs, but we have this amount stored for the Black Friday, or what's the expression in English? For the rainy day, right? for rain or something, for the rainy days, something like that. We could technically buy this. How much is this? That's gonna be 1400. Yes, so we could buy this. We will buy in stock simply because even if we sell the candles for a market price of 14 gold, we make 3 gold for nothing just because we took the candles from this guy and we will resell it to the next one. So yeah, we'll do it. We'll buy the thing. We need a trader with a stone. Hopefully soon enough there's gonna be a trader coming with the stone, because that's one thing we can never have enough, I guess. That is one thing that's never enough. For some reason, I don't understand why. I just don't get it. But for some reason, this guy automatically switches to this. I don't want you to set any traps, just hunt the deer. That's all you gotta do, hunt the deer, that's it. But he switches it. I don't know, maybe the game does it automatically or something to accommodate with the consumption or whatnot. But it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Trader number 3. We can sell him the pottery, but no. Oh, he's selling hides. He's selling cheese for 7. There we go. Stone. Are we overpaying? Yes. Do I care? No. No, I do not. Let's look at the luxury goods. Pottery, 32, 61. We still have a decent surplus of pottery, so we don't need more people in here. So I guess we're fine on that. While we're at it, let's go ahead and finish this just so that this can be mined. Let's see, what is this? Bean and peas. Let's just let it rot. It's not great, but it's fine. So we can do pears over here. We should actually do peaches so that these guys can chop them down when they go bad or something. So let's do just that. And let's place them close to the road, leaving one piece available. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna unpause it. God damn it. God damn it. And 2 more over. What? Hello? Why not? Why not? Why can't I place this? What? It places here but not here. You know, actually, I just had the revelation. And it's quite bad. Yeah, alright. You will ask me... Go on and ask me, why do I place the trees the way I place them? Well, because it seems kind of cool to me, so I max it out, and I also want to leave road for them to be efficient at collecting this. But I never really thought about not leaving the road and just placing them on top of each other, because that way, if I push a square in here, and then a square in here, and then here I can place probably 1, 2, 3 more trees over here, and 3 more trees over here, and probably 1 more on the corner here. I never thought about it this way. I don't know why. Yeah, I can't. Oh, okay, I guess I can. So, by doing the way I'm doing it, I'm kind of sacrificing 3 trees that could have been placed, or worst case scenario, just place it on the corner there, and actually no, the circle is gonna go up, so it's not gonna reach it. So I'm not gonna try this with this field because it's already too late. Alright, it's too late to change it. I don't want to click it one by one and redo it, but I promise you the next one we're gonna do it 100%. 100% guarantee. You don't believe me? Of course you don't. Because why wouldn't I be lying? Well, fair enough. I will prove it to you. I will place another arbalist right now. Right now! Because we have the materials. It's actually a lot of planks, man. I never said when I'll build it, but I placed it. No, it's fine. Let's leave it the way it is. 120, 9, 14. What? Why is this number going up? Is this season or something? I think it's this season, actually. They definitely do not collect all of these bushes. Look at this. 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 20, 20, 20. It's 9 in a row, right? Yeah, it's 9 in a row. So an average is 18 per bush. Multiplied by 90, how much is that? 138. This guy is telling me that he did 150 last season. 150. There's 198 in one row. And there's how many rows? 3, 6, 8. 8 full rows? Sorry, 7. 7 full rows. Of basically 140. That's a forager. 68. 72. Oh, maybe they do collect all of them actually. Wait, 100. Wait, I don't get it. It's 8. It's 3. Oh, alright. Look, 20 over here, and he's at 112. Let's see if it's gonna be 132. It is 132. Oh. Man, look at this guy go. Jesus Christ. What a beast. Oh, I take my words back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, harvesters. I can't accept them. The reason I'm gonna turn them away, even though it seems like we have 120 houses, we do not. It says hunting housing count 747. This is incorrect. This is housing spaces, not houses. We have less houses, and it's because of this. A lot of big houses, they have fully upgraded, but they don't have enough kids to fill in the position. As you can see, this is a child. What the hell is this? Okay, this house, it has a Hilda. She's a child, 9 years old, and she has 3 more children living, age 1. 26, 25, 41, 18. Does this person look 18 to you? Yeah, I guess, well, it's a rough time to be alive. Holy moly, look at this deer, man. It's massive. It looks so cool. What about the desirability? Yes! Mountie. It's Mountie time. Oh, 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 oh. No, no, please, do not scare me, game. You scare me. Well, decorations. Boom and boom. He said boom and boom. I said... I swear to God, I clicked it. I clicked the thing and it didn't go through. I don't know why. But, hey, it's early access, alright? The sins of the game are forgiven. For it is an early access. This well is dry. Hopefully they're smart enough to use these 4 wells all the way strategically placed around. So hopefully they're fine. I think we can. If we look at the resources, we can place one more over here. Yes. Yeah, we can place this one here. There's a little trick, if you didn't know. You can see the well over here is green. The second it goes blue, that means they're gonna be sharing a penalty. It's the same with the beehives. If you place 2 beehives close to each other, they're not going to be producing a lot of honey because they're sharing the production, right? It's the same with water. If you place it too close, when it's blue, that's too close. Green, it's fine. So this is fine here. I'll do it here because I want to place a little plaza or park or whatnot so that these houses can be pushed to, well, not this one, but this one should be pushed to 85. Because the more big houses we have, I guess, the better it is. I also like the aesthetic of these houses, the way they're like placed on a hill, because I kept fighting this terrain over here for ages, man. It was like 5 streams or something. This bit of town took me 5 streams to finish because the terrain was constantly too slope for the houses. The steep was too slope. It's the other way around. The slope was too steep. The damn slope was too damn steep. So I couldn't get through it. And then finally, I thought I need this, but I don't even need this over here anymore. Is there a way to push this to 85? 76. How come this is 86 and then this drops like that to 76? We'll place another big park behind. Hopefully that will push it. Actually, you know what? We'll just see right now. 78, 79. 79, alright. Not park, how about big statue? Big statue, like statues? The reason it's not gonna push him because there's a statue over here. The way we could push this house is by placing trail and then another one over here and then another one over here because the trails do stack. But I want to remove this one because I want to continue this road because these houses are at 90, so I'd rather have them an extra road so they move a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. It's not a game-changing thing, but it's not a big game changer, right? This little road. But, you know, it just looks cool, right? So some roads are going to be stone-made just to increase the efficiency of movement. And to be the man of my word, I will do it. And I will upgrade this one. And should I do this bit? Yeah, I'll do this bit, I guess. And I'll also do this bit and yeah, this bit. So let's leave it at that for now, because we need to be conservative about the stone. Yeah, I guess it's time to upgrade some towers and spend that stone, baby. Let's go. Get the second archer before we do the upgrade. So he's already working there, and then we do the upgrade. Boom, baby. That's smart. How are my cows doing? How are my favorite barn animals doing? Pretty good. Another thing that maybe you didn't know, but you can improve the fertility if you send cows to eat on to graze on the field. Like, look at these weird squares. That's because those were the grazing fields for the cows. I never checked this area because I never intended to grow crops over here. I always wanted to expand this way because there's a really good fertility over here, right? Turns out the cows do the trick. So the more you know, I guess. 31. I think it's time to move these guys away. And they are gonna go... there's not a lot of big lushy trees left. They just did this. I don't really want to send them super far away because I feel like they're gonna be inefficient, but let's do this field. Look at that. It's already a big distance to walk. I should definitely move this in here so they can work all of this. Or even better, up in here, up on this hill, because then they can cover this area, then they can cover this, they can cover this, and they can come back to this when this regrows. That's the plan. But this plan is completely useless. And the reason it's useless is because I will show you in just one moment. Just one moment. I want to see how much these guys are doing. 56. Could be better, but that's not bad. 32. Yeah, this is kind of shit, but I want them for the stone because it's 62. Let them collect that. Right. The reason the work camp becomes completely useless, in my personal opinion, is because you can manually plant the... I keep forgetting to check what they did. 30. It's bad. Look at this. So it's 30, and then we come back here, and this guy's 128. How did they do it? You might ask. Well, it's simple. There's this thing in game called decorations, where you can pay 1 gold to plant the trees. So the question comes to mind. If you can do it yourself manually anyway, why the hell was it not made automatically? Like, there's a button here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Maybe there was a button here all along, I just didn't see it. There's this thing called mature trees onlys. I don't know what it does, but in my understanding, I guess the way I thought the game is working, by doing this, they would only cut old trees and not touch the young ones. So when the old tree is cut down, in like a couple of years, a new tree grows in its place, right? So, but I don't think that's the case, or at least it's not always the case. I've noticed that in some fields, the trees for some reason regrow, and they're fine, they regrow completely, no problem. But in some regions, for some reason they don't regrow, and I have no idea why, as in regions on the map. So instead I just opted in just clicking manually and planting this. But then what's the point? Why don't you make this automatically to replant the damn thing, right? It's just... It's silly, in my opinion. It's just silly. It's not really thought through, you know? Like, honestly, what is the reason to it? Such a waste. These guys barely producing anything. I think these are... yeah, all of these oak trees. Do you see how they're like perfectly in the circle? That's because I did it with these. These two little paws did it. Look at these. Look at these blisters that I have from planting all these trees, right? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. Let's send them here to deal with these oak trees. Because In here, this one, it regrowed automatically. I didn't touch this at all. And it has some oak trees in here. It has some red pine. And it has some more oak. I think this is definitely, it's a maple. So these trees, they regrew automatically. I haven't touched it. It's decent fertility, so maybe fertility is the reason why they regrow. If you look at the arbolist, food production arbolist, maybe they need this kind of fertility to regrow, but okay, in that case, if it's so good in there, why didn't they regrow in here when I've manually planted them? Like, we have this over here, so this is all chopped down. We will see if it will regrow as well. I just don't know, man. I don't understand how the trees work in this game, and obviously the less I understand, the more frustrated I become, because to me it just doesn't make sense when it doesn't work as all the other games did. 198, 150. It baffles me a little bit. Why reinvent the wheel with the forester? Every survival game, as far as I can remember that I've played, they always have the forester who chops down the logs and replants the trees as he does it. I don't know. Maybe another thing I completely forgot to consider is probably the biome as well. But it also doesn't make any sense. I mean, you look at any mountain in the world that is not like really high, and it has a lot of trees in it. Because it has the biome for like the spruce trees. Maybe that's why we have a lot of these spruce trees over here, because this is a mountainous area, right? If we go here, but then why are there no spruce trees in here? I guess they are on the mountain, and then here we have like birch and oak and whatnot. Maybe the biome does affect the trees, but in that case, either I'm too stupid or the game is, you know, not understandable enough so that this fact is understood that, hey, guess what? Here, only these trees will grow, so don't try anything else. And also, they only yield like 2 and 4. Anyway, it is what it is. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good game. I still had my fill, enjoying it, playing it. I've had a good time. After all, it's year 70. What's the title? Was it year 70? I think it was year 74, right? And I'm still playing because I got nothing else to play. But it's also because I enjoy the damn thing, right? It's still enjoyable. There's some of these small details that I dislike and I wish they were different, but you know, like I said, it's early access, so chances are they're gonna read some reviews on Steam and whatnot, the reviews that people wrote and left about the game, and they'll definitely introduce some changes. And like, hopefully quality of life changes, right? But it doesn't change the fact that the game is good and it's enjoyable to play it. Yeah, I think if I not upgrade this and I do the decoration over here, yeah, this will push this house to 85. And then if I do one more next to this one, it will push probably this house to 85 and potentially even this house to 85. 78, 81, 84. And then one more here to get that 1%. Yeah, okay, let's not upgrade this quite yet. And then there's a road on the way, so I can't build a road again. I made this game. No, this should be Stone Road, and this should be the one with the trails. But, I mean, do I need all the houses to be upgraded to 85 limit? No, I don't. Probably the most part that I like about this game or how about this? Let me rephrase it. The biggest part that I like the way the town turned out is actually this little hill. Granted, it was a bit hard to build it up the way we build it up, but I don't know, it just looks so, so cool, right? It goes up the hill. We have the theater right in the center of it. We have this statue over here of your shield maiden or whatnot. Then we have this head horseman. Was a head, not a headless horseman, but a head horseman, I guess. That's pretty cool, right? We have a little medium paved garden in here. This little well. It's the smoke coming out. We have some dirty underwear over here being, basking in the sun of autumn in the town called Tombstone. It's pretty good. I mean, what's there not to like? I have some dropped frames because my old boy can barely run it when I zoom in. I can almost smell my GPU burning up. Damn. Good times. Good times. Anywho. Yeah. Boom, boom. This is another thing I dislike, that you need to click it yourself to get the workers back. So, we did fix our problem with a lot of meat being spoiled by doing this. Removing the fish completely and increasing meat production to 10. We still do a 5-to-1 over here, because there's a bunch of fish coming from this fisherman. But there's also, I think, 2 more smokehouses in here that do a 50-50. Let's do them 2-to-1, both of them. Yeah, I mean, it's a good game. I would recommend it, definitely. Like, if you haven't played a building game in a while and you wanna play something, recommend this one. Or if you're not in a hurry, just wait for like a discount or something. It's, the price is definitely gonna drop because the Steam sale is right around the corner, technically, right? So it's gonna be fine. I actually remember that we still have some housing space that we can do over here. I sort of forgot about this down. Slope too steep, that is okay. 25. I don't want to push it too close, but yeah, it's 2% because there's a heavy production over here. There's a slope too steep. It's time we start fixing this a little bit, so we can place more houses. Because why the hell not? Do it in portions. Do it in portions. Yeah, I'm fixing this for 2 more. I can't even place a house in... Actually, I can place a house in here still. And then, so there's 3 more houses coming up in this area. This is a little sort of a hamlet. A little bit of desolated hamlet of our town. Road. Let's do it like that and connect it over here. So sort of like a... What's the name? Not dislocated, but located away from the main square town, and just little, like, some people living in here. Some of these foresters and factory workers and whatnot have a little bit of a town going right in here, with their desirability barely pushing 35. Not even. There's no way I push this to 65. No way. I guess I could actually. If I look at the amenities and I build a school here or something, then all of these people are gonna be like, oh, a school! Look at that. It gives a full 10%, man. It's insane. Should I make a bread maker in here? Theater. If we slap this bad boy in here, man, they're gonna shit their pants in excitement. We could do this one here, just because we can expand into this area as well. But before we do crazy stuff like that, we need to make sure we have enough food. The rule number 1 of Tombstone is we better... I wanted to say something funny, but it's gonna sound stupid, so I'm just not gonna say it. Do I need all these roads connecting? And the answer is yeah. Yeah, I do. Why not? After all, why shouldn't I build those roads? We still can squeeze a couple of houses on this side as well, so... yeah, we can definitely do it. Yeah, this is actually can be considered as an expansion this way, but in that case we would need to move our cow farms outside so that we can graze these fields and get some more farms on the outskirts, you know. Yeah, but this is definitely doable. Right, this reminds me, we had this arbalist going up here. It's probably finished. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's try to do the thing. We'll leave one road in there, so it's a 1, 2, 1, 2. I usually would have built a road and then 2. So this is the center. And let's start building around the center. 3, 4. God damn it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I'm an old man, okay? Just give me a break. I can't see well enough. It is what it is. I'm trying my best here. Sorry, team. So, we have the center circle of 8. And now we can start pushing it to the sides without leaving any squares. How much is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And normally it's 3, 6, 7. I guess we can do the 8. So we already have one more tree like that. 1. 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 7, 1. Whoops. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is really pushing it. 7. This is actually pushing it. But it could work. And this is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is already more because it's 7 and 6. And it's 8 and 7. So that's plus 2 more trees on each side, just because we didn't leave space for road. So that's plus 2 trees. 3, 4, 5. Oh man, I wish I could see. 6. It seems good. Let's see. It's not symmetrical on that side, so it should be the same here. Three, 4, 5. Okay, so we have 7 extra trees. So this farm of trees has 14 more trees than this one, simply because I decided not to do the road in between. Because the difference is, I had it like this. Looks cool, right? Looks pretty. You have the road, the person probably moves faster, moves about quicker. Or we have this monstrosity over here now, which looks completely shit. But efficiency-wise, it's probably gonna be better than this. So we have more fruit coming out of this than this. But this looks cool. But this, it's just another thing where, like, I don't understand. Why would you make it circle? Why every other building in this game is a square, but this shit, and like the herbalist, okay, fine, herbalist and hunter, I understand, it makes sense, right? Because the way I guess it works, you place a center. Oh, for a second there I thought these trees automatically regrew, but then I remembered we planted them. You have like a center point where your hunter starts hunting or a herbalist start gathering, and then they go out like that. They go out over and over, and like a Fibonacci spiral or some shit like that, the golden ratio, right? So it's fine. But then farmers have square fields. Square. The barn workers, they have square fields for grazing. But this motherfucker, it had to be circle here as well. So then you have these weird kind of circle like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's just interesting. You can see exactly this square, like the fertility in here. It's perfect square because of this grazing from cows. Well, anyway. I would say in like 2 or 3 years, when these guys start harvesting, this is when we can compare this literally back to back. Because those trees were planted at the same time. 12 maturity, 12%, 0%. Lifespan. Okay, so when it's at 100, we will just compare 2 years of production from this one and from this one. Just to keep the experiment the right way, I'm gonna connect this with a road. The reason I'm doing this is because every other tree farm that I have in this town, we have it built like this. We optimized it to be optimal production because, well, the roads increase the move speed of the workers, right? Okay, well, let's play the game. Let's abide by the rules, and we will take that fact into consideration, that the roads increase the speed. Sure, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll connect this with the roads. And this guy is also technically closer to town. And technically he's even closer to the storage. But if in like 5 years or so he's gonna be producing less fruit than this guy, then we need to redo the trees. We need to redo the arbolists. Because we're just wasting efficiency of people. I'd rather have them to be efficient and gather, well, food, enough to feed, than not gathering it and not have enough food to feed people. What did these guys do last year? 200 and 150. I still feel like they don't make enough. I feel like they could be doing more, but we followed that one guy that season, and the way he collected it, it seemed like he collected all of it. It seemed like he didn't leave anything behind. But I could be wrong, and I'm looking for some more blueberry bushes, but as always, I'm making that mistake because I told the little trick how to find it easier myself, and then I'm not following it. Typical chubby boy. I wonder if the cows can fix this to be fertile land. I don't think they can, but well, you know, you never know. You simply never know. Okay, I'm predicting a pleb raid this year. We still have an insane production of firewood. I don't know how we're doing this, but we're doing this. So the coal production consumption is hand in hand because I think we're not producing enough coal. We could not consume more than we produce, right? So luckily the sand production technically went up. So we need to look at the luxury, and we see that the glassware 55 produced and 127 consumed. The reason it consumed so much is because we imported a bunch of glassware, and these guys were able to work around the clock to do their little... I like the sound, man. The way it kind of squeezes it. To do a little bit of preserving. So we have that extra food being stored and preserved every year. I think the 600 that we just saw over here, this is the maximum. This guy cannot physically produce more. And to prove it to you, I'm not gonna prove it to you. What? 77% transferring goods. No, 660. This guy did 660. And he didn't even work the whole year. I guess this is this year. What I dislike is that the travel time is so like big for them for some reason. Even though we do have this root cellar. Technically they should store all the stuff in here. Yeah, so maybe we should do another root cellar in here to make it easier for them to store stuff. Yeah, I'll probably do it because it's a 3-on-2 square, so it's gonna fit in here perfectly. It's going to be a perfecto. Road here, yeah. We can place a park in here or something to keep them happy. So whatever, my friend, whatever. And while I remember, we should check if this is not too steep, and we should place this simply because I'll forget later on. So I'd rather have it placed now. I think this is obstructed by building. This is already bad. 9. Why is it 9? I think it's not in range of the market. That's why it's 9. Yeah. So another house in here. And another house in... Slope too steep. We can still do a house in here. And the people are not mad. But then this guy needs to go up. And there's need to be a road in here or a park or something, or else he's not going to be able to get out. Alright, fair enough. Let's do it. Let's send this house up. Let's do a little square like this. Hopefully it's going to be... we can fix the slope just enough to squeeze it in. And because I'm such a nice guy, we're gonna place this ginormous park over here, which is gonna boost the houses from 31 to 45 plus 14. If I can push them to 65, I'm gonna be quite content with this. So it's gonna be good enough. So this is definitely worth it. We should definitely place a park in here. So the problem with the park placement is the damn thing doesn't like the slopes. It's always too steep. You know, I've spent a lot of time trying to fix this slope over here just so that this park can be built over here. I gave up and I built the park over here. So right next to the theater, which in hindsight, in my opinion, was a mistake. Simply because the distribution of entertainment is not good. Like, it's concentrated around the theater. There's already big boom of fun next to it. So this park here is a waste. It would have been more efficient if it was like placed down here or something. With that being said, Nothing is stopping me. Actually, you know what is stopping me from placing? You can see that this house is at 60, right? Hopefully you can see it because I'm pointing at it. It's at 60%. If we move this park here, it's plus 6%, right? And if we look here, the next house housed next to the 60, it's at 51. If this park was 1 square up here, it would have been at 59. I wanted to place it initially over here, it would have been at 60. So you can see that the 51 becomes a whole 64 plus 14 just because I placed this park over here next to that house. So there's a diminishing return placing stuff which is already in range, but even so, we can assume the 51 becomes 59, so that's plus 8%. So we can assume this 60 house on the edge is plus 8%, so it would have been at 52, and then we push it from 52 to 66, which is the same 14% that we get if we place it next to this 51, it becomes 65. So to answer the question, do the decorations stack? They do, but only to the maximum value, I guess, right? The maximum value a house can get is plus 14 from a large park if it's right next to it. So I cannot push it higher than that. This is at plus 8, and placing a park is not gonna add 14 more. It's gonna fill in the leftover, which is plus 6, which is missing right now because it's on the edge of the park. So having that in mind, I guess you can try to stack the things to increase and push the tier of houses, but it seems like what I've noticed is that the decorations, they seem to be stacking indefinitely. Like, yeah, they just seem to be stacking, regardless of being like next to each other. I could be wrong on this one. Maybe I just didn't reach the maximum value of the little garden trail. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is probably a little hack that you can use, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Anyway, let's look at the trades here. We can get rid of the honey, but our production of honey is actually dropping. So I shouldn't be selling it. Selling clay for a higher price. He's selling logs for a cheaper price. He's selling meat for 2. So we can cheese the storage right now by buying this meat. If one of them is buying meat, I'll do it. But none of them seems to be buying the meat. Another thing, to answer a question, does food spoil in the trading post? It seems like it doesn't, but it could be the case that the meat spoiled and they simply restocked it with the fresh one, but I think the answer is no, it doesn't spoil. So because I do wanna cheese the game, I'll do this. I'm warning you, I'm doing it. Let me just look at if we can sell stuff. Oh, this is perfect. We get stone and we can sell it. This one, we can sell this to him. So we'll sell it to the brim. We'll buy all the stone. Buy and transfer. I should have bought and stored at least half of it. Simply because I like to have a little bit extra stored just in case for the rainy day, right? What is this? Iron ore. I should only be buying iron ore in case it's super cheap, but even then there's no need because iron is one luxury we can afford not to store and not to buy. We'll sell the bear. Actually, we'll not sell it. Maybe this guy wants to buy it for more expensive. He does not want to, but he's buying this. So I'll max this one out. Yeah, we can restock it. It's fine. We shouldn't actually. We definitely shouldn't. What else? What else? What else? Anything else we can buy from this guy? We could buy bricks. Because it's cheap. Yeah, let's buy and store. Buy in stock. You never know. You never know. So better to be prepared. Let's sell this item over here. They're already carrying. That's fine. Let's fill in the 146. That's okay. I think that's it. The trading is done for us this season. Anything else? I'm gonna sell him the beer. Just because we have so much in storage and it's not being spent, so we might as well sell. And then this guy, we could buy logs. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy meat. Yeah, let's do this. Buy and stock. Boom. So now we sort of cheesed the game. The reason we did it, the way we did it, is now this meat storage capacity is at 1300. So if ever a trader comes and he's gonna be willing to buy meat, what we can do is we can click this to keep the stock on, and then we sell all of the stock. And because the current stock is moved from a maximum of 500 that you can set by default, I mean the default you can store in trading post is 500. You cannot do more. It's not because I don't have any more stone. Look at that. It's already at 0 when I'm at 400. So 500 is the maximum. You cannot do more. But you can increase it by buying the stock. And now the new number is this. So if I sell all of the logs, they're gonna try to restock it with this amount. I think that's a bug because I don't think that was intended to be so. But well, it is. So if you ever struggle with food, I guess, because a lot of it spoils, this is the way you can store it, by storing it in the trading post, because I'm pretty confident that the food does not go bad when it's stored in here. Probably because they have some refrigerators in there or something, I don't know. It's a joke. A silly one, but it is. Alright, we have that surplus of stone. That means only one thing. Let's do some upgrades. Let's start doing some upgrades to the towers. I think I went too hard on the upgrades actually. It's the planks that we need. The stone is fine, but the planks is what we're missing. But it's too late. It is too late. We're gonna go max this one out as well. I'm really generous on the professions just because of this. 53 and 19. And this is because they're all occupied, 20. So that's why. 54, 60, 61, 47, 61. I like keeping these fields healthy and fertile with these poop houses, so I will keep doing that. We have 3 poop houses helping these fields, but we'll see. I think we made a small change to these fields, and the change is that this one is running this setup. This one is running this setup, but this one is running this setup, and they all have the same fertility right now, except this one. I don't know why. Maybe I put some poop in here. Sorry, fertilizer. Maybe that's why it's at 52, but I could be wrong, so we can just compare this pretty much head to head. But trust me, this thing improves the fertility, so I kind of noticed it a bit too late in game, but you know, it's better late than later, right? Is that how the phrase goes? It's better late than later? All right, I'll stop with the with the silly jokes. That's it. Done for the day. Ah, there we go. Some blueberry bushes. Because we got nothing else to do, let's go ahead and transfer the blueberry bushes. He did 348 last season, and this guy did 140. They are finally catching up with the blueberry production. I don't know what was the reason why they were not fully operating the blueberry bushes last season, but I just remembered that what we can do is we can just force laborers to collect this. Like if we do this and we select that, the laborers will come and they will harvest this when they can. The reason I have these is because their job is to harvest this, but the laborers can also do it. And the way they prioritize it is that they collect it as the... Ooh, that's a fourth trader. I've never seen a fourth trader. Holy sh... I've never seen a trader number 4 coming in. That is crazy. That is very crazy. Alright, let's see. He's selling us some tools. We shouldn't be buying tools because we can produce our own. We could buy this below average because above average sells for 1,000. So that's a 500 gold profit on one piece. That's 5,000 gold profit just from this stock right here, roughly speaking. We should probably buy this because it's... Actually, let me pause it, and I want to see why is it that we don't have enough tools. I just don't understand, man. The reason I want to sell this is because I want to get the cheap stuff. 500. Let's do this. We'll do 4, buy in stock, and then we'll buy this, buy in stock. Probably the most cost-efficient way to make money is by selling heavy plate. 7,736. Let's just do one more foundry, shall we? It's 20, 15 to 150. Yeah, we can afford this one. The most cost-efficient thing to sell is the plate because you produce it for 20 iron. If you want to be super efficient, you don't buy iron. You don't buy iron ingots. Instead, you buy iron. The reason you do it is because iron costs 7. And let's see if we can see a price of an iron ingot. And the 7 is increased price, right? Not this guy, hopefully this one. Yeah, okay, so anyway, the price of an iron is 7 for a piece, but the iron ingot is bought for like 12 or 14 or something. And 7 is expensive piece. So you can pay 35 gold to produce 6. And if you were to buy 6, you would have spent 70 or something, so it's twice as much. So you already save 35 if you buy it and work it yourself, plus the 2 pieces of coal. Coal is really cheap to make. To make 2 pieces, you make roughly 2 pieces. 1 piece costs you 2 pieces of firewood. And 2 pieces you make 15 pieces of firewood from 1 log, so you do the math, it's really cheap. So you spend 20. To produce 20 you need 5 iron pieces, and you still have a leftover of 1 ingot. So let's do a rough estimation. 35 times 4, that's 140 gold on this. This is another 35, so that's 170. And even if you buy this, that's another 60. So that's 220 to 250 gold for this, and if you're patient and you wait for a trader to buy it, you can sell it for 1000 if he's buying it for the price above the market. Even if you sell it cheaper, which is below average, at 600, you still double the money by producing this. So the most money-making way is to probably sell this. Buy the materials, work them into this, and then sell this shit. That is the most efficient way to make money. But at the start of the game, the most cheapest one that, in my opinion, personally, obviously if you buy low, sell high, you know, the Warren Buffett strategy that you apply for this game, obviously that's the way to go. But if you don't do that, then, oh shit. Just because I plan to end the stream soon, in like 15 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna pay them again. But then on Friday, we shall fight them. We shall fight them on the beaches. We shall fight. Oh, wait, I could have fought them. I don't look. I already paid them. God damn it, man. It's only 3 shitty rams and a couple of. These guys are scary, right? Because look at this guy. He has a heavy plate armor, heavy shield and whatnot, and a heavy weapon. The amount of damage he takes is 1 to 2 damage. 1 or 2 from towers, that is. If a soldier hits them, then they hit him for like 20 or 30, so it's fine. But I wanted to build more barracks, or at least upgrade these two, so I can hire more soldiers. So next time we do this, we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Anyway, what I was saying, at the start of the game, in my opinion, the cheapest way to make gold is by selling off we need to improve fertility here a little bit, because unfortunately it's not enough. So the best way, in my opinion, I keep repeating myself, but it's making candles. Because to produce candles, it's the same thing. You need a little bit of firewood. Where's my favorite money-making machine? Right here. You need a little bit of firewood, and you need beeswax. And beeswax you make from bees. They produce. It doesn't seem like a lot, but if you place like 3 or 4 at the start, that's a decent amount. And another thing, that candle is considered a luxury good. So not only you get some taxes from selling it to the citizens, you also produce more of it usually, because you have abundance of beeswax and, well, you have abundance of firewood. At least you should produce a little bit more. You know, in case something happens like a blizzard or whatnot, so you're ready. But yeah, candles is a good source of money that I was selling. Because to produce beeswax, you don't need a mine, you don't need logs. Well, you need logs, I guess, for firewood, but you don't need this material, right? Just beeswax. Beeswax and some firewood. So it's in my opinion, perfect material to be sold. And then you should move into production of heavy plate armor by buying the materials off market and then just working them into this and selling this for insane profit. But even keeping that in mind, you should still, in my opinion, always buy stuff when it's like on discount and then just keep it in here, because right now the game is in a state that there is no limit on the storage amount. It seems like you can store as much as you want, and it's not going bad or anything, so it's just there. I don't know why this guy produced only 210, while all of them did like 600 plus. These guys did a little bit less because they're 5-1. I just don't get it. Why is it so little? His work rate is 100%. It's like, you can see that this guy worked 34, this guy worked 32. It's 4% difference in working hours, but the production is just so much worse. I don't know why. Yes, look at this. So the cows are slowly working on on making this field 100%. I'm not in a hurry, I can wait. Let's see, it's still 12, 20, 20, 20, 16. Even though they're collecting so much, it seems like it's still not enough. So either I need one more gatherer, or I just select this to be harvested, and then technically... Wait. Ah, never mind. And then technically the laborers should come and help out. Let's go ahead and look at the apiary. Oh, there's one over here. So we'll do one more in here. 53, 54, 50, 54, 50... What? Why is it so little? Okay, fine. We'll do one in here. Boom. 78. Why? Probably because it's next to the park or something. That's already obstructed by building. I want to place it somewhere where... there's already one here, 40, 38. Did they say anything? To service this building. The reason I don't want to place it in the middle of the town is because farmers need to tend this building. But I haven't checked if farmers are more efficient at... Am I insane? Yeah, there's one here. I just didn't see it. It's 11 and 8. This one is 9 and 7. So let's check one in the middle of the town. 9 and 7. It's also 9 and 7. And this one, it's 9 and 6. So it seems like it doesn't matter where you place it. The farmers still get there and the production is roughly the same. So with that being said, we can just squeeze this guy right in here. Or even probably place one in here and then one more in here for 79. 80. It's... yeah, let's do one in here. I don't know what else I'll place here. Actually, I could place a root cellar in here. It's a perfect 3 on 2. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a root cellar. So we'll do this guy in here. 27. Two more bees boys are coming up. Let's drop the poop. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end it here because it's getting a little bit late. Not really, but I'm a little bit tired. So, as always, we shall continue with this. Probably on Friday I'll do a short stream. And then after that, I don't know when, but sometime. Just because we have so much stone, let's flex a little bit and upgrade these roads over here. Because we can. It doesn't mean that we should, but just because we can. I actually should have kept an eye on how much it costs to upgrade these roads. But the reason I want to upgrade them is because I want to make sure these workers move ever so quicker. Even if it's a little improvement. Why shouldn't we do it? Already upgrading. Let's do one here. Let's do one here. Am I upgrading this? I am upgrading this road. I don't really need to upgrade this one, but It's fine. I'm gonna place a road in here because I want to place another charcoal kiln over here. Let's do a road like this. This is being upgraded here. Upgrade this little bit. And I wish I could collect the damn thing, but okay. This reminds me, I think we finished equalizing this land. Well, you guessed it, the slope is too damn steep as always. Nothing new there. Let's upgrade the road in here. There is no road over here for some reason. Can I just build it? Is it cheaper to build stone road right away? Cost 20. Cobbled. Wait, no way. Why is it 20? Is there a difference between that and this? There's no way. Oh, okay, it's just the price per 100 meters or something, I guess. Yeah, it would have been insane if we paid 20 stone for this. Will I be pushing these houses to 285 or at least 65? I don't know. That's why I don't want to make this road into the cobbled road yet. But I should probably do this into stone road and then this, so that they will either take this road like that or they will do like that and that. And here we can do the little garden paths. Or let's keep the main avenue upgraded. Obviously that's a #1 priority right here. We'll probably do a cobblestone leading here, so sort of connecting towards this gate. And we should probably do a cobblestone in here. But the reason I want to do it here is because I want the soldiers to move quicker, and I just remembered I should have oh, we don't need stone for this, we just need bricks and planks. Okay, so we're fine then. Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream right here. I gotta call it. So, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully it was fun. I'm actually having a second wind for this game, sort of. I'm enjoying it again a bit more. With all the nuances that I keep mentioning every stream, I still wanna push it just a little bit further to some sort of a milestone. I don't know, maybe like 100 years or something. So it's only 23 years to go. Yeah, I just want to see how much we can do and how much we can do. Thanks for chill commentary like always. Well, it's not like you had a choice. Yeah. Anyway, good luck, take care, and goodbye. Bye bye.